The Indian Evidence Act, 1872. The Indian Evidence Act, 1872 sets out the rules and principles governing the admissibility, relevance, and weight of evidence in Indian courts. The Act is based on the English common law of evidence, but it also reflects the unique legal and cultural context of India. The following are some of the fundamental rules of the Indian Evidence Act. Relevancy. Evidence must be relevant to the issue at hand to be admissible. Evidence that is not relevant or that has no bearing on the matter in question is not admissible. Admissibility. Evidence must meet certain criteria to be admissible, such as being obtained legally and not being hearsay, i.e., second-hand information. Hearsay evidence is generally not admissible in court, unless it falls within one of the exceptions provided for in the Act. Competence. Witnesses must be competent to testify, meaning that they must have the capacity to understand the questions asked and give truthful answers. Witnesses who are unable to understand or answer questions may be deemed incompetent and their testimony may be excluded. Burden of proof. The burden of proof is on the party who asserts a fact. The standard of proof required to prove a fact depends on the nature of the case, and it ranges from preponderance of probability in civil cases to beyond a reasonable doubt in criminal cases. Examination of witnesses. Witnesses must be examined in a certain manner, including being asked open-ended questions and not being cross-examined on irrelevant matters. Witnesses who refuse to testify may be compelled to do so by court order. Documentary evidence. Documentary evidence must be authenticated and proved by the party seeking to rely on it. The Act provides for several ways of authenticating documents, including through the testimony of witnesses and through the use of public documents. Privileged communications. Certain communications are privileged and cannot be used as evidence in court, such as those between a lawyer and client or between spouses. This is to encourage individuals to communicate freely with their lawyers or spouses without fear that their conversations will be used against them in court. These fundamental rules of the Indian Evidence Act are essential for understanding the use and admissibility of evidence in Indian courts. Thanks for watching.